Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. Alright, this video I am wanting to accomplish adding 10 of the Octominer X12s on my red Husky shelf. And I'm gonna achieve that with these PCSP Octominer X12s. I got them a couple weeks back. Now I am motivated to unbox them all and put them on the shelf. I still have about 9 more in the boxes here. I'm gonna make sure all the PCIe cables are pushed in, make sure they hopefully work. And yeah, because I need to start getting these up, as hopefully it feels like, you know, the market's coming back up. I know we've had some chop over the past year, but I feel like it's a better time than any to, you know, start getting these things up before it potentially gets, you know, harder and difficult. And just to like open up with like a statement, I think buying GPU mining hardware right now would probably be the best idea, because, you know, these Octominer X12s with the 470s, and I'm not saying the 470s are good for mining because they're definitely not efficient anymore. Of course, depending on your electric, I think right now the 470 8GB cards are breaking even at around 8 cents per kilowatt hour, which I'm at 8 cents per kilowatt hour. My current power cost, okay, if I had like 15 or 20 cents per kilowatt hour, yeah, I would not be mining here in the barn, okay? But because I have a decent lower electrical rate, I am able to mine here, okay? So eventually though, I am gonna take out these 470 8GB cards, and most of them, and replace them with other GPUs, but that'll be for another video. Okay, and some other things actually, before I unbox all these Octominers, I also need to change my PDUs on my Husky rack here. I have been using these PDUs here. I think these are ones I got from, I think it was Nerd Gears a way back, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, maybe Alibaba. These PDUs I have been using for quite a long time, and so I'm gonna take those two out and I'm gonna replace them with the Nerd Gears new version 3 metered PDU. All right, it has a watt meter in the PDU itself, and it has a bunch of C14 plugs here and also some C19 plugs. So I am gonna use that. I know it looks like I have a different one here. Nerd Gears did send me their first variant of this actually, but it's basically the same without the locking mechanism here, which their first variant here doesn't have. But their new one on their website, if you guys are interested, link down below to nerdgears.com for their metered PDU. Okay, and another thing I really need to work on first, actually before I do anything, is make sure my connections here for my 230 amp 240 volt circuits are okay. I haven't touched these for a long time. You can see one I have here that's just dangling here with a D-Rock meter, which seems to work, but it should not be hanging like this. So I'm going to just clean this all up. I'm going to turn off everything, and then I'm going to install the new PDUs. Okay, so let me do that right now. Okay, I got to turn off this Octominer here if I'm going to turn off the power, and right now it's using about 1190 watts, almost 1200 watts. And yeah, I just realized, as if I'm going to have these 10 Octominer X12s all turned on, and if I were to mine, let's say Block X, which I've been mining Block X on this rig, that means I'm probably going to take up almost 6,000 watts per, all right, 240 volt PDU. All right, so I will probably have to try to undervolt these a bit more so that, you know, I'm not gonna, yeah, take a lot of power and go over the, you know, 80% rule on my 240 volt. Okay, gonna turn these off and turn off the power, switch out the PDUs. Okay, I got the power back on. I just made sure that on this one here, I kind of half-assed it. This cover, I don't have my extra meter box stuff here, and I was gonna convert these two boxes into just normal, like, you know, normal 240 volt, 30 amp outlets, like covers and stuff. I don't have them here, but I did make sure the connections on the outlet itself was good. So that's good. Now, all the PDUs I have swapped out, the two PDUs, the old ones here. Now, I want to give these away. Now, I don't know if I trust myself to give these away. These PDUs have been used for almost 4 to 5 years. So I don't know if I want to risk it, but just comment down below what you think about this video. And if you're in USA and Canada, then I'll choose the winner after 24 hours to whoever wants these two. Okay, comment only if you want these. Okay, PDUs are up. Just to show you guys here, they have the D-Rock meters in them. Okay, this other PDU here from Nerd Gears is on. That looks good. All right, so it dawned on me, and I definitely should have thought of this before, but these Octominers that I have here, okay, the PCSP ones, they have 3 hot swappable HP server power supplies, 750 watts. And so what I will require is, and this one's dead, actually, this one does not turn on. What I require is 3 C13 plugs that go into the PDU. Now, do I have enough C13 going to C14 into each PDU? Definitely not. If I had 10 Octominers, right, so I'd go 10 times 3, that's 30 C13 to C14 plugs, which I definitely don't have. So I have, I think, 6 on this PDU, and then I have another 6 on that PDU. So a total of 12 like C14 ends, which I'll need 30. So you guys see the issue there, right? I need like 30 of these and then 30 of these. So I think this video might be halted here. I will need to order a bunch of these, okay? This end, which is the C14 end, and then goes into 3 C13, okay? A splitter cable. I'm on infinitecables.com. Not that I don't think anyone's going to order these, but these PCSPs, it didn't come with that power cable. So that's my solution. I will need to get a splitter cable that goes into a single C14. Now, there are 2 C19 ends there, C19 to C20. So if there's a like a C19 to triple C13 cable, that might be something. And I was trying to look for that on Amazon. I see this, but it's only a splitter, and it costs $35 for that cable, which is insane. So I think I'm gonna order this from Infinite Cables. I'm gonna order like, I don't know, 10 or 11. I might order just 20 of them just to have, but $19 Canadian, about, I'm gonna say $13, $14 USD, but I need it, right? I need it in order to have that power support for the 10 Octominers in these 2 PDUs. Man, it smells like something died in here. That's why I had the exhaust fan on. I'm gonna turn this back on. Ooh. I'm probably gonna get sick. Okay, I have this on. I have the door open as well. Need to exhaust out this smell. Oh. All right, let's unbox one of these Octominer X12s. I don't think I'm gonna do all of them in this video because I just, like I said, the power cable situation, we're gonna be limited there. So let me unbox this first one. Let's check it out. Okay, unboxed successfully. And I lied to you guys. The PCSP cases do come with power cables, but they're the NEMA plugs, the 120 volt plugs, which this is definitely not going to work for me. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't come with a splitter cable or anything like that. So I'm definitely going to order that triple C13 to C14 cable. Okay, let's see if there's any damage on this one. And just to give you guys some info, the first one that I unboxed, it did have a dislodged PCIe cable from the, I guess this is the breakout board, the hot swappable power supply area here. So it's always good to triple check just to make sure nothing is dislodged in the Octominers, because you never know, right? You never know if something is loose. Even make sure all the PCIe going into the motherboard. See, this one was a little bit loose. I pushed in a bit more. The ones that are going into the motherboard, you need to make sure, because any loose PCIe cables, you just never know, right? You just never know. That's a common thing that I've been seeing with like Octominers and server cases. You know, the GPUs, the cables aren't pushed in all the way, and it could cause a fire. And we've seen that with the rec picks that we've been doing, and that happened to some people. So again, it's always good to make sure when you receive these things from anybody, in shipping especially, it's just good to make sure that these are all plugged in. Nothing seems to be loose or anything. So this one looks to be pretty clean. Yeah, this second Octominer X12. Yeah, this one looks good. All right, I'm gonna put the lid back on, and I'm gonna place it right here. And we got this first one that's already mining, and it's taken 1300 watts right now, 1340. Now let's see if in the Hive OS it shows the true power here. Okay, I'm gonna refresh that. Okay, this whole rig is mining block X right now on these 478 gigabyte cards. All right, we're at 348 watts, true power. All right, 348, and on the meter it says 320. So that looks to be almost spot on. Maybe if I refresh it here, I bet you it might change. Let's see, yeah, 325 now. 325, it shows 1300 on the PDU. So I'm gonna say about 20 watts off. Maybe it was ramping down here. Yeah, 316 now, 316 watts. We're at 1280, 1290 watts. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna say about a good 20 to 25 watts off from the web GUI. Oh, why do these feel so heavier than before? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, power supplies are facing the bottom. Okay. All right. There we go. Second Octominer's in. All right, I'm gonna turn it on, and I realized I need to reformat the SSD most likely. Yes, let me do that. Yes, it's mining successfully now. Oh, there we go. There we go. 2 are up. Another 8 more to go. So I'm gonna blue ball you guys. I'm extremely OCD because of my cables. So you guys can see my issue here. The cables that I have to power these Octominers are extremely long, and also, of course, the issue of I don't have enough C13, C14 plugs for the Octominers, the 3 power supplies on each Octominer. So I'm gonna order a bunch of cables right now as of recording, and as well as network cables as well. I'm gonna make sure I get the pretty short lengths so that it's gonna go into my HP switch, and of course the 3-foot and 6-foot power cables. I'm gonna have the PDUs pretty close. I'm gonna have them like in the back down there, and then another one behind there. So the power supplies are all in the back of these Octominers, and I'm just gonna have them pretty much just go right down there. So 3-footers, I bought some 6-footers just in case, so that should be good. But yeah, right now, it just irks me. I'm sure it irks you guys as well. Look at this. This is not right. This is not right. I cannot have it like this, so I am not gonna put up any more Octominers until I get those cables. I know that's my easy way out on this. I should have thought of this before I did all this. But hey, at least these 2 are working now. We are using, let's see, 2630 watts. 2620, it's fluctuating quite a bit. But look at that, almost 1200 mega hash of block X with 24 RX 470s. This is not profitable at all, but hey, I think I am at least yielding almost 36 to 37, I'm gonna say, block X a day. Okay, is it profitable? Not really. I am negative at 8 cents. But hey, it doesn't hurt to stack some block X, I guess. I should maybe move these rigs over to maybe Ergo, but it's gonna be short-lived anyway. I am going to swap the GPUs out. I have, I think, 40 CMP 10210s now, so I should really get in on that. And but in the meantime, I do want to get the 8 of them, the rest of the 8 Octominers up. Once I receive those power cables and the network cables, yeah, I really should have thought of that. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts, and again, comment down below if you want these PDUs. I don't know if anyone wants these, but just beware. If they die, they should technically still be fine, but I'll choose the winner in 24 hours. All right, you guys have a great one. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out.